All right, Kristen.
Yes.
Now hear me out. Would you rather be unable to move your body every time it rains, or not be able to stop moving while the sun is out?
So unable to move my body when it rains, or unable to stop when the sun is out.
Correct.
Huh. Those are both horrible options.
I know.
And when we say moving, what is considered moving?
It doesn't have to be like that, crazy. Just a little something.
Like blinking, technically moving, or I have to be up physically moving around.
I mean, you can I don't know. I would say tapping your foot would be okay, right?
Technically, that's moving.
I guess you really couldn't sleep though.
But yeah, but then there's the other side of it where when it's night or when it's raining, you're like basically dead.
Stuck. Yeah, you can't do shit. Like if you're hungry, or you're in the middle, in the restroom or something.
Dang, that would really suck. Or you can't go to the bathroom.
Oof.
Yeah, with that alone, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go with the sun.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was kind of leaning towards, because it'd be annoying, but at least I can move.
Yeah,
just not being able to move, it would just drive me crazy.
But then, man, just think about well, it's only when the sun's out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you technically still be able to sleep when the sun goes down.
You'll be able to sleep when the sun goes down, but as soon as that sun comes up, you up.
Hey, I'm usually up before it.
Yeah, true.
Before the lights are anyway. But yeah, I would definitely pick the sun. The other one is just there's too many important things that you probably need to do within a rainy, even when it's raining, that you still got essential stuff that you need to do in life.
What about would you consider moving somewhere where it barely rains?
Like Texas? Well, I won't say it barely rains here. We either get hit with heat or rain.
Right.
It's never in between. It's the hot, cold, rain. No, I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably the same thing. Just,
what if you go to a place that doesn't have sun
I didn't even think about that.
that often? I think Alaska.
Alaska, right?
Alaska? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have sun that often.
Though.
It'd be cold, but it's not gonna rain, and you have to worry about the sun. So you just have regular movements at those times.
I guess, but
it would still suck.
I don't want to move to Alaska. No offense to anyone
They
from
pay
Alaska.
they pay you to live in Alaska.
They what?
They pay you to live in Alaska.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, they pay me to live in Texas.
Because everybody wants to be here for some reason.
You're right. They pay people to move out of Texas.
Honestly. You give you a stipend to leave.
Yeah, I mean, you got anything else to say on that?
Not too much. Yeah, it just seems pretty straightforward. I don't know. It just doesn't I just don't see the only good thing about not being able to move when it's raining is the fact that you probably get the best rest.
Probably.
But if it rains 3 days straight, that's no food for 3 days, and you can't go use the restroom for 3 days. Or you're hoping there's gonna be a little period where the rain just stops.
Right.
Where you just got to get everything done right then and there.
But even then, even just a little sprinkle, you probably have to stop, right?
Yeah, and it's your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I still blink and can I still talk?
Yeah, you can talk. You can blink.
So you can still eat. You have somebody feed you.
Yeah, someone has to feed you.
Well, you get somebody who's gonna be up during the sun time, and then you're down there in the they can help you.
Did you help them?
Yeah. Well, they don't really need your help. Yeah, it just seems if you're up during the sun thing, you would never need help. It sucks, to always have to be moving, but for the most part, you still can live a regular life.
Yeah, you'd probably be more fit too.
Yeah.
So
unless you're sitting down just tapping your foot, and then I don't know. I find a way to beat the system.
Foot be swole.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely final answer would definitely be the sun.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. But I'll go ahead and put a poll out.
You said it like a news anchor. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, Tom.
Now back to you, Kristen.
Back to you.
No, but I'll go ahead and put a poll out on the Instagram, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And vote.
Yes. I was like, I don't know what we're waiting for. Oh, but anything else to add to that, Vic?
No, I guess let's hop into it.
All right, bet. Hop into the podcast in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
And this is Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 59, and welcome to the podcast. If you guys are listening right now, make sure you click on that subscribe button and that bell notification, so every time we post, you get notified. So Vic, you want to give us some weekly updates?
I suppose. So Thursday, date night, we actually went to round one with a little arcade, which is one of my favorite things to do, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just love going to the arcades. It's just fun. It's a little competitive, playing against each other. It's just fun. It's actually one of where we went on our first date. So,
Oh, cute.
I know, right? Friday, I was feeling a little under the weather.
Ooh, winter.
So we just kind of stayed in and had a movie night. One of Kristen's movies that he recommended.
How did you like? Old boy.
Oh boy, that movie has some twists.
That movie's trippy, man.
It's like because you told me about the movie. You told me it has a twist at the end, so I was kind of looking out for it. I still didn't even see it coming. Like that movie it's trippy.
If y'all ever have a chance to go watch Old Boy on Netflix, watch it.
Yeah, and I highly recommend it. Like I don't think you'll see that twist coming. So watch it. Let us know what you guys think about the movie.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I won't say, it's kind of slow in the beginning, like kind of confusing. But if you just stick through it, it all comes together and it's great. But yeah. Old Boy.
Yeah. So we did that. Saturday I hit those garage sales early. Found some good stuff.
Okay.
I didn't stay out there too long because we had plans to go to the lake, but then we ended up not going to the lake because I was feeling a little sick and it was hot. So I just took a nap, a good ass nap, and then we went to go to your place to celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
I'll let you talk about that a little more since it's your birthday.
Okay.
I don't want to take all the thunder from you.
It'll be all right.
But yeah, that was crazy. Turned out crazier than we thought because we ended up staying over, which led us to Sunday, which was Father's Day. My first Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, my friend.
Thank you. So met up with my family at a restaurant, and then we met up with her family straight afterwards. Which it was cool. The only thing was we were extremely tired.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there falling asleep at her brother's place. I was like, bro, I'm ready to take a nap. And then Monday we were actually both off, so we went to the aquarium.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, decided to take Ava. I mean, she's a little young, but I mean,
she's gonna have those pictures of her at the aquarium and she never remembers.
Right. I mean, but she was also free to get in, so it's not like we wasted money on her.
Honestly.
But yeah, I mean, it was a little more crowded than we expected, but it was still a good time.
That's good. It was really good.
So what about you?
My weekend was actually, my week was actually pretty, I won't say hectic, but it was pretty eventful. So, Wednesday was my birthday.
Woo-woo.
So me and Kayla celebrated my birthday. I still went to work, of course. I don't know. I'm just the type of person, I don't really care about taking off work for my birthday. It's not that big of a deal for me. But got off work. We went to a place called Aunt Irene's in downtown Dallas. It's a seafood place. And so we got seafood, came back to the house, watched some movies, ate. That was cool. Thursday, date night. We really didn't do anything that day either because we already had I think we went out and probably did a little shopping for the party. Mm-hmm. Friday, again, shopping for the party. Getting the last second stuff for Saturday.
It's always like that.
And it's just it was just a whole bunch of just getting things that we think we need, things we wanted, and stuff like that. Saturday was the actual party, but I had to wake up early because I was being lazy on Friday. Well, I won't say I was being lazy, but Friday we already got home really late, and I really wanted to edge our lawn, with the weed whacker or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to edge it, and it was too late when on Friday we made it
Yeah.
home. I was like, I really wanted to go out and do it, but I was like, man, I don't want people tripping about us being super loud, like at
Yeah.
9 o'clock at night. So I woke up super early on Saturday and I edged up the line. I had to get a couple of last second stuff for the party, so I went to go do that. Came back home, started setting up, and yeah, we had everybody over. We did so it was a watermelon themed party. I love watermelon. So it was just something different. Like, I don't know, it was something cool. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen it done before, and to have like really like all watermelon themed stuff was really fun. I had a watermelon like outfit on, which was also worn by our friend Tino. I had a feeling that we were gonna wear like the same thing when he told me that he told in our group that he had a outfit that he's gonna come up in. I was like, man, I feel like he's gonna come with that same exact thing. And it was almost, well, we had the same shirt. He just had different pants. But it was pretty cool. But what else? It was a late night.
It was a late night. It turned into a late night.
For some reason, karaoke just gets the best of people. And I don't know, just shots and stuff. I don't know. It's just got crazy. So we had a couple people stay over. Vic and his and Leslie stayed over. Our friend Casey and our friend Stephanie all stayed over too. So I think this is our first time actually having people stay over our house too. So it was one of those type of parties.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely fun though, for sure.
Yeah, it was
one to
time.
remember.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was fun. And then on Sunday, I just rest. We had to take one of our friends home. That came with somebody else but couldn't go home with them, so they stayed over. And so we took them home. No biggie. And then we came home, rested, then went out again for Father's Day to this place called to Kitchens and Cocktails in downtown Dallas, for Kayla's dad for his Father's Day. And then after that was it. Came home and that was chilled.
Yeah.
Monday didn't do anything. That was even though it was Juneteenth, I had to work. I almost called in. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I almost called in because I was like, this is not fair that our job is not celebrating this day. And I was like, if we could celebrate Christopher Columbus, we could celebrate Juneteenth.
Wait, so you had Christopher Columbus Day off?
Yeah, they give us Christopher Columbus Day off. Like that, I don't know why that's celebrated,
right.
But if that man can get a day off, I feel like we can get a day off for Juneteenth.
Yeah, because Leslie, she had the day off. I requested the day off because I knew she was gonna have the day off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my job didn't give it to us.
Y'all don't care about other people either. Nah, but other than that, it was pretty chill, and here we are today.
Yep.
I don't know if you had anything you wanted to add about Saturday, but
I mean, not really. It was just fun. Like I said, it was fun overall. Had a good time, and
yeah,
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah. What kind of gifts did you get for Father's Day, if any?
Smiles and hugs.
Was it for real?
Yeah. I mean, it was cool though. It's like I'm not really too big on gifts, but
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get you something.
nah, it's all good.
Be like world's worst dad or something. I'm just
No, but I mean, it was a good first Father's Day. Like, I mean, obviously, like I know I'm a father, but like on Father's Day, you feel it. People text you and stuff, and
man, I be feeling so bad for fathers on Father's Day because they be getting the worst gifts. Well, on Mother's Day, man, there's so many like different gift ideas and all kinds of stuff like chains and necklaces and all this stuff, personalized stuff. But then Dad is like, they get this one little aisle at Walmart, and it's like a condensed aisle and
ties.
And people think like, oh, and I think for Father's Day, a lot of people get people like their fathers things that they want them to have, as far as like say for instance, grilling utensils or a grill is like, so you're giving me something to make me do something for you almost,
Right.
or like a gift like socks or ties, or it's like, man, they don't want that. Give them something they actually want.
Right.
So I had a coworker who was like, man, for his Father's Day, all he got was a pair of socks, like just one pair, just two socks.
Was it like a good pair or
no?
Like
he was like, no, not at all. It was San Francisco 49ers. Just that was it. It was a pair of socks. I was like, dang, nothing else.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It'd be like that though.
But happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Keep being supportive and keep being the great dads y'all are.
Well, I guess with that being said, let's you ready to hop into these stories?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the stories.
So, the first headline reads: Woman sues Geico after getting STD from sex in car.
And that's
it.
And that's all, folks.
So she got an STD in the car that was insured by Geico, and now Geico may have to pay her $5.2 million for her auto injury. The woman filed an auto injury claim after she got HPV while having sex in the car. The owner of the car is insured by Geico. She says the car owner didn't tell her about his health condition before they had sex in the car. So far, the woman has won 3 cases in Missouri where she filed the original suit. But now Geico is countersuing the woman and man in federal court. Geico Car Insurance says it's not liable for the STD because, quote, damages claimed did not arise out of the normal use of the vehicle. So, should Geico have to pay?
Yes.
You think so?
No, not at all.
I was like,
that's such a weird thing. Like, you gave me an STD, so I get to sue your insurance company. Like, who thinks of that?
I know, right?
Like, you have to be really looking into like the bylaws and stuff like that on when it comes to, like, into the very fine print of like trying to find ways to sue companies.
I know, and then like, I mean, did she really think she was gonna win, or like?
Well, she won 3 cases.
I know, but like, I don't know. You think? I don't know. What I'm trying to figure out is this is Geico suing the man too. Like, why?
Yeah, what did he?
What did he do?
He's like,
He just,
dang, bro. Like, I'm just trying to get catch me some coins, and I didn't want to say what I wanted to say. Y'all know what I was trying to say. He was just out here trying to have a good time, and unfortunately, his good time had some extra, symptoms.
But isn't that a law though? Like, if you have
a disease that you know about,
you have
and
to disclose it.
You have to disclose it. Yes.
So like, why isn't she going after him? Or I guess
she could probably get a lot more money from Geico. She's trying to sue them for $5.2 million. And it sounds like this is something she's done before. It's the whole, like, she won 3 cases in Missouri, which, unless that's just, like they said, it's just the original suit, and, maybe just the case kept getting,
like,
I don't know. That's just crazy. I don't know. Man. That's a crazy story, man. I just, make sure your car is insured if you're having sex in it, or just go get a hotel. You don't have to worry about being sued.
Right, then the hotel gonna get sued.
I just that's a weird, like, one of those weird things where it's just like auto injury, and it's like, man, technically she did get injured in the automobile.
Yeah, but Geico does have a point though. It wasn't the normal use of the vehicle. Which, I mean, because, like, a lot of times with, like, insurance, it was like something happens.
But what is classified as normal use?
Driving?
I'm just saying, but does it say that in their insurance policy?
Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things, like, open to interpretation. But
yeah, if it literally says in their things, like, for normal use of the vehicle, what is considered normal? If you're sleeping in your vehicle, technically you're still using it. It's still normal use of the vehicle.
Yeah, because sleeping in your vehicle isn't abnormal. Like, a good amount of people do it.
Yeah.
So
if you sleep in your vehicle, then technically that's your bed. And if you have sex in your vehicle, technically you're having sex on your bed. And
I mean, a lot of people probably do it, like, have sex in the vehicle.
I'm just saying.
So, I mean,
they got a good point. I'm saying is that she came out with a compelling case, and so she wins. I'm not surprised. They probably after all I know is that Geico's probably gonna be a little bit more, like, strict. I won't say strict, but they're gonna revise their stuff.
If you have Geico, you can't have sex in the car.
Yeah, it's gonna say that probably
in the contract.
It's gonna be like, for normal uses of the vehicle, including these things, like driving, parking, whatever it may be. But anything outside of that, we do not cover. Like it's gonna be like very specific next time, like on revised.
Oh yeah, it's like because like every time you see like a warning sign, it's like, well, somebody had to fuck
Yeah,
up.
somebody had to do it. So when you guys ever see something when it's like, don't swallow this or don't do this, don't do that, somebody did
No,
it.
someone
and
did it.
Sued and got money from them, and they had to put it on there because of that one person. Caution, the caution sign is caution. This is hot. Like if I get a hot coffee, obviously it's gonna be hot. But people aren't smart, and they're gonna try to do whatever it takes to get money off of a company.
Mm-hmm. So do you think she has a strong case then?
I don't want to say strong, but
you want to say weak?
I wouldn't say weak either. I'd say she has a case. She has a point.
She has a case of STDs.
Literally.
Oh, that's kind of sad though. But anyways,
HPV. I think HPV they got a cure for.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe.
But anyways, like we said, practice safe sex out there.
Did we say that?
I think I said that somewhere. I tried to slip that in. If I didn't,
practice safe sex. I was like, I don't remember hearing that, but hey, whatever.
But going on from I don't know, Geico to Netflix. I don't have a transition. I'm sorry. We're not all perfect. But anyways, this next headline reads
danger to danger.
I guess. You watched Squid Games, right? I think we talked about it a little.
Who told you to watch Squid Games?
Well, first of all, everybody said watch Squid Games.
Yeah, but I was really like, Vic, you need to watch.
You're right. I was late to the game as usual. But anyways, Netflix is actually planning to bring this to real life, minus, the killing,
the death part.
So yeah, the article reads: Netflix is recruiting participants for a reality TV show inspired by its most popular series of all time, Squid Game. However, it will not be life or death that is at stake. As let's see, sorry, I don't know why I stumbled there. So yeah, they're gonna have the 456 people, and the prize is gonna be 4.56 million. I don't. There's not much else about it, but what do you have to
say? Well, that's it, y'all. Would you do it?
I would do it. What's there to lose really if you're not losing your life?
I don't know. Danger. What if they just want you to think that you're not gonna die? Like, man, that looks really realistic. That person really did fall to their death.
I don't know. Because what motivated people in the TV show was the fact that if they don't win, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can recreate that motivation without actually
first of all,
putting someone's life on the line.
That show was created on the premise of that everybody was gonna die regardless. Literally, it was one person who's gonna win this money.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna play games until there's one left, and that's I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think about what kind of games would they play.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because there's only so many things you could do as far as like I think it was called Dalgo. When they cut the little cookie out of the thing. But how does that work? If you mess it up, they're gonna shoot you like paintball?
That's what I was thinking, paintball gun. But
yeah, the red light, green light, they probably put that. The marble game still seems kind of weird to do.
Yeah, and there's another thing too. Like if they're gonna try to play the same games, like these people know the games going into it.
Yeah.
But in like Squid Games, it kind of, there was hints about it, but like they didn't actually know the game, and so it's like, is it good to have it be on the same team? You remember that all that stuff. So it's like it's kind of different.
They should definitely like change it up, and that, like in the whole like childhood games, I wonder if they're still gonna keep that premise of like maybe I don't know free stacks and crap, crazy stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see how the game show will turn out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also wanting to wait. I'm waiting for season 2 of Squid Games to come out as well. But I'm be interested in how they do that and how they pull it off. And it's crazy because even in here it says that it's already been confirmed for a second season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like how you have a second season? The first season hasn't came out yet. And Netflix is known to do like weird stuff like that, where it's like they'll put out a series and you'll think it's, man, this is a great series, and then next thing you know, it's like canceled. But then,
Right.
but they already did confirm
Sorry,
the
that
second
was
season.
loud.
They already confirmed the second season of a show that's not even out yet.
Yeah, I mean,
They must just expect that this is going to do great.
I hope so because they're giving out 4.56 million, bro. That's talks about how that's the largest lump cash prize in reality TV history, bro.
Shit, if they can give away that much money, they can lower our fucking
No, that's what I'm
prices
talking about, bro. Like
on our
not that long ago, we were talking about Netflix losing all this money, like stock and whatnot, and they're over here just handing out this money. They better hope it goes good. But
watch this rich people actually really out here paying for this, and people might actually be dying.
so
keep up those players.
would you participate?
Oh, hell yeah.
Right? Like what's there to lose if you're still gonna be alive at the end of the day?
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely.
But I mean, like you said, I am interested to see how it pans out and what kind of spin they have on it or whatever. But keep an eye out for that. I guess we'll let you guys know whenever it does come to air.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's so crazy. Did you know that Squid Games took 12 years to really like become popular?
Mm-hmm. I remember reading that somewhere.
Yeah, it says it took 12 years to bring the first season of Squid Games to life, but it took 12 days for Squid Games to become the most popular Netflix series ever. And I think like the whole Squid Game thing was like, I believe the writer or the director kept trying to, what is it called? They kept trying to pitch it.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to pitch it to different people or different networks, and they kept like, no, they didn't like the idea, and they kept pushing it off, and then finally Netflix was like, hey, yeah, we'll do it, and it turned out to be a phenomenon. And it's like, and it's crazy. All these companies or all these networks probably missed out on something great just because they didn't want to give in for it.
Right. I mean, it's just an example of like, just don't give up. Just keep pushing for your ideas and.
After 12 years, that's
12 years. Yeah.
That's a long time not to give up. But hey,
look where he's at now. I mean, like you said, that was one of Netflix's most popular shows out there, and now they're over here trying to recreate the actual thing just to bring in more money.
Yep.
So
and they will, because people like me are gonna be curious on just how it turns out.
Right.
So, hey, let us know if you guys are waiting for that, or if you will watch it. But moving on to our next story. Our next story has to do with the Mona Lisa. So this title of this one is called "A Man in a Wig Was Detained After Throwing a Piece of Cake at the Mona Lisa." So a man who seemed to be disguised as an old woman in a wheelchair threw a piece of cake at the Mona Lisa in Paris. A video is posted on social media, shows security guards at the Louvre Museum escorting the man away Sunday as he spoke in French about the planet. Think of the Earth. There are people destroying the Earth. Think about it. Artists tell you, think of the Earth. That's why I did this. He said, according to the Associated. Man, Associated Press. Jesus, man, I don't know what was going on there. I had just kind of like word vomit, like
it'd be like that sometimes.
Man, that was horrible. But and another video showed someone clearing the cake off the glass, protecting the Mona Lisa, as onlookers held up their phones to film the incident aftermath. The 36-year-old man was detained and sent to a psychiatric unit, and the original Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci between 1503 and 1519. The oil paintings hangs in the Louvre's largest room, according to the museum's website. This isn't the first time the iconic painting has run into trouble. The protective glass was put up after it was damaged by acid attack during the 1950s. So Vic, what do you think about that? Like, it seems like such a random thing to do. But obviously I think something was wrong with this man for him to do this.
Yeah, I mean, because I was trying to see what the connection was between
the planet
and the Mona Lisa. Right? Like, this isn't like a new painting like someone recently did, and there's not like, controversy around the person who painted this or whatever. This is like an old painting. And so
I just don't get it. Like,
I don't really get it either. And
the whole, protect the planet, and it's just like, But what does this have to do with protecting the planet?
Mm-hmm. I mean, could it just be one of those things where like he knew this was gonna get attention, so he knew he would have the spotlight to spread his message. But I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Seems like a horrible disguise.
Well, yeah, what is it?
Disguised as a woman in a wheelchair. I don't know. I don't get it. I was just gonna go ahead and say that. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I'm surprised they even let him get that close to the Mona Lisa with food.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like a place like this wouldn't allow food to be brought in.
Like I just don't know how you got cake in unless. Well, obviously it's not metal. I guess they put it in like a bag or something. But still, it seems like a lot of effort. Just
wasting good cake, bro.
Was it cake? Is it cake? You ever watch that show?
Oh yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix.
That's better than Squid Games.
I'm just kidding. Bro, I got into that show and I was like, this is an amazing show. How people can really make cakes look like other things.
That's impressive, bro. Like,
that is a talent.
That's a huge talent, and it's becoming more popular. But I mean, just it's crazy. I don't know how they do it. I can't even make a regular cake.
Is it cake?
It like legit be looking like the object, bro. Like you be getting the answers wrong in that question.
Right? I'll be really out there guessing with other people. I'm like, oh, it's that one right there. Oh, it's that one. And it was like, I was wrong. Is it cake? I'm just playing. But yeah, don't throw food at paintings, you guys. I don't know if I had to tell you that, but hey, maybe you just needed somebody to talk to you.
Right, like spread your message other ways.
Like climbing buildings.
That's what I was thinking, right?
Climb buildings without ropes. So if you fall, your message is really spread.
Right. Yeah. But that guy didn't. He didn't face any charges, did he?
He got away before he was caught.
He got away, and then he had that whole interview about what he did.
They had like a whole interview. I think he got caught. It was weird. At the time, he didn't get caught.
But not the Mona Lisa, bro.
You have any interest in like paintings?
I do not.
Okay, well, it's kind of crazy because like it always seems like you kind of had a slight interest.
Let me take that back a little bit. I don't have any interest in like, I don't know, famous paintings in a way like Mona Lisa. Like if I went my whole life not seeing the Mona Lisa in person, I'd be okay with that.
Okay,
but I do like I like seeing paintings that people do, and like whenever I go to thrift stores, I like looking at paintings. Okay. Sometimes I do buy them. I haven't bought one in a while, but I don't know. I want to pay a huge amount for a painting, because I know with art, like people pay huge money for it. I know some people even like invest it, like it's called an investment. I won't go that far, but I wouldn't mind a good painting in my room. Just be like, hey, look.
I can get you that banana with tape. I can do it right now, actually.
Give me a Starry Night or whatever.
Hey, I like the Starry Night.
Starry Night's a classic.
I be seeing it sometimes. I be really wanting to get it, and Kayla be like, "You should just get it." I'm like, maybe one day. And it's not like it's a super expensive piece. Like as far as like, it's not the original. Starry Night, so. Yeah. It's like, we get the original.
I'll get you a Starry Night, bro. Don't worry.
I appreciate it. And I'll give you, I don't know.
Not the Mona Lisa.
A mug.
What about you? Do you have, besides the Starry Night, do you have any interest in?
No. Just kind of the same way you are. Like, I like to look at paintings. There are some paintings that are like, that's really interesting. I do like abstract stuff sometimes. Mm-hmm. Things that kind of make you think a little bit. I like those kind of paintings as well. It's just, for me, it's always the hardest thing to find paintings is like trying to figure out where in the house is this going to look okay.
Right.
So we like to buy paintings and stuff like that. It's just me and her have different tastes on the things we like. So just trying to find that, that middle ground where it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm always fearful like of, I'm going to hang it here, but then I'm going to move it here and then like start moving everything around. And then like now you have holes over here and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's what we see, the holes in the wall. Like,
yeah.
It's not like I can't cover it, but still, I don't want to if I don't have to.
Right? It's like I want to find the perfect place where I don't have to move it ever.
Ever. Until I move. But yeah, I like paintings. It's just I'm not into it as much as a lot of people. I see the Mona Lisa, and I'm not like, man, that painting is worth hella money. I just feel like it's to me, it's like a basic painting. It feels like
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't get like why is it so?
Because it's the Mona Lisa, bro, and it
But
was
why?
painted by Leonardo da Vinci.
I mean, I'm sure he painted other females too, right?
But it wasn't the Mona Lisa.
Is this like is she a real person?
I think she is.
Uh.
I hope so.
This is a lady from my nightmares.
It's like, what if Mona Lisa was actually like really just ugly, and he just made her, made her pretty.
I mean, he could have done whatever he wanted, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's a painting. In the what 1500s or what's the fifth? It was 1503.
Yeah, 1503.
What is that? Is that the 1600s?
I don't know.
1500? I forgot how. I don't remember how that that little.
Well, because we're in the
works.
21st century, right?
Yeah, but it's so the 22nd century would be 2000. What?
100.
Yes. So what? Yes. So after the 2100, it would be 2200.
Oh yeah. So
we're in the 21st century.
Yeah, we're in the 21st century.
Yes, we are. Okay, so technically that would have been the 1600s.
Correct.
Or the 16th century.
Sure. Let us know what you.
Let us know if we're right, or if we're confused and we don't know anything.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Sure, you'll let us know.
Right. We're going on to our next story.
I like how Vic's like really drinking this in this mic.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Hope you guys love that.
This shit slaps, bro.
If you're not watching this, you can hear us.
I'm doing it for the listeners, bro.
Let me give you some ASMR.
Do you watch ASMR?
Hell no, bro. I don't get it.
Leslie watches it. It relaxes her. Well, according to her.
That's so. I don't get it. I know. Me and Kelly have a friend that she's like that too, or she likes to listen to ASMR, but she like, I don't know, just that stuff just doesn't. It's so weird, like to hear somebody. I'm gonna fall asleep to somebody over here chewing on ice, or like, whoa, what is I just don't get it.
I don't get it either, bro. But it's just one of those things that people enjoy. A lot of people enjoy it. There's a lot of videos out there about it, but
I just think about somebody doing ASMR of like them eating some fucking crab legs.
It's like a hard pass.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it.
But going on to our next story. It reads, "Talking dirty: how Swedish trash cans are encouraging citizens to throw their garbage correctly. In an attempt to discourage littering, the Swedish city of Malmo has installed 2 sexy trash cans that respond in a sensual female voice with suggestive phrases." So yeah, they.
I want to hear you get into character with this.
The Swedish town of, what is it? How's it pronounced? Malmo?
Malmo
is talking dirty to a whole new level in an effort to clean up its streets. What are we talking about? For those wondering, the town of Malmo has installed 2 trash cans programmed to respond to users with seductive audio messages like, "Ah, that was really good," or "Come back soon and do it again," and "Thank you."
How y'all like that ASMR? Thank you.
So
you gotta get in there.
how?
Thank you.
So how would you feel if you threw away a piece of trash and the trash can started talking back to you like that?
I don't know, man. Might get a bone. I'm just playing.
Might have to come back and throw away more trash.
Throw away some more trash so you can talk to me some more. I don't
picking
know.
up trash.
I probably will like find a different trash can that probably didn't talk. I don't think I need messages for whenever I throw away garbage.
Right? Like even like just getting away from like the female voice in general. Like if the trash can't even talk to me, bro, it's kind of weird.
I feel like why it have to be a female? Why can't they have men one and like a woman one?
That's what I'm saying. But
I think everybody wants to hear female.
They did say they have a trash can that with the male voice, but not it doesn't have like the suggestive phrases. It's just like it says.
Thank you.
It says these trash cans feature the male voice thanking people for disposing the garbage and barking out no nonsense messages from the public bins. So it's probably like, oh, thank you for your service. Respect the earth.
That makes you want to come back and do that again.
But yeah, I mean, just I don't know. I feel like, do you think this campaign will work?
Shit, probably.
I don't know. Just like I said, like how you mentioned, I feel like it would just kind of discourage me from using that trash can. Or
what about the kids, bro?
That's what. Yeah, the kids.
What about the kids who throw away trash and the trash can says, "Ooh, right there, yes." Like I don't know if my kids really be out here getting seduced by a trash can.
I mean, I wonder if it has like something on it stating that it's gonna talk back to you like that.
I don't know. From this one trash can that's on here, it doesn't look like that.
Warning: must be 18 or older. Throw away trash.
Throw away trash.
I mean, I feel like it might work to some people, but it's got like for those people, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely a different approach. But if it does help, help them out and in a positive way to make people really, throw away trash, then by all means, go for it. So it says a positive reinforcement to people who do the right things by giving them a laugh. So I guess it's supposed to be like a
comedic.
Yeah, have some comedy.
Which I mean, I can see that point. I mean, it'd be funny to talk about. Like, it'd be funny to mention, like, to talk about. Tell your friends and stuff. Like, oh, bro, you won't believe what happened when I threw away this trash. So I mean, I guess we'll see. I mean, if it works, it works. We ain't here to kink shame anybody. So
I'm just thinking, like, what if there's like a line at the trash can because people just taking their time to throw away trash. It's a can at a time. Oh, that's hey, whatever works for you, works for you. I'm not gonna judge.
Right, we ain't here to kink shame.
I am.
For like going farther down, this article talks about like other stuff they do to prevent or to help with littering, and talks about how a city not too far from Stockholm announced that they are using a service of a company that trained crows to pick up cigarette butts.
Oh, interesting.
That's interesting, bro. That's
They can train the crows to just pick up all trash.
Right? I'm sure they can't like a crow over here like picking up like a huge bag of trash.
They make it work.
I'm sure Pete is not supporting that, but it's either protect the animals or protect the earth. Choose a side.
Choose a side. Which one do you want? You can't have both. Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yes, you can. It's your cake, bro. But I mean, there's that.
It's a very interesting concept. Why don't they just develop the concept that Texas have, and it's just don't mess with Texas. You're gonna get a ticket, go to jail. I feel like some of these like simple, slogans it just works.
Don't mess with Texas, bro.
Or click it or ticket. It really teaches you, hey, you probably should click it. You're gonna get a ticket.
They ain't playing, bro. You gonna get a ticket.
It's like, no, we told you straight up, like, this was gonna happen. You see that sign?
Speaking of tickets, I got my ticket taken care of today.
Ah, congratulations.
I forgot to mention that.
How'd that go?
I don't think I mentioned it last time, but I did go to court last Tuesday. It was an online court, whatever. And they couldn't find my citation number or whatever, so they told me to come back this week. I was like, that sounds like y'all problem. Like, y'all should
right?
But anyways, so I went back today, obviously. I told them I renew my license, and they were like, okay, cool. Just call the clerk, whatever, and they said I had to pay a $20 compliance fee.
They'll get some type of money out of it.
Yeah. But then after that, I guess it was dismissed. So
okay, that's good. That's good news.
Yeah. But enough of that. Don't litter, guys.
But if you're gonna litter to this place. Go ahead, Vic. This is your favorite restaurant.
Is it?
Yes.
It is. So, Taco Bell opens futuristic 2-story drive-through complete with food elevators. the fast food chain is redefining the drive-thru experience with 4 lanes, 2 stories, and a food delivery chute. Dun dun dun.
Basically, they bought a bank.
Right, it essentially looks like a bank.
It looks like a bank, and that they just took it over.
So yeah, on Tuesday, the Mexican-inspired quotation marks
Mexican
fast food chain announced that its newest high-tech 2-story location, Taco Bell Defy, or I guess that's how you pronounce it, Taco Bell Defy, will open doors this week. Customers visiting the Brooklyn Park, Minnesota location can expect to roll up to a drive-thru spot and find themselves face to face with video technology and a little food elevator rather than an employee outfitted with a headset. The new location's most predominant features include 4 drive-thru lanes where customers can have pickup orders dropped to their car via a cylindrical vertical lift. Picture the vacuum tube at the bank, as we were talking about.
vertical lift.
What'd I say?
Vertical. I don't know. It's vertical lift.
Basically, it's like we said, it's the vacuum tube at the bank, but for your Mexican pizza. That's what the article says.
I like how it's just like the Mexican pizza,
right? So what do you think about this? Is this the future? Do you think more fast food restaurants can lean towards this?
I guess. I don't know why Taco Bell needs 4 lines. Their one line is not usually that packed. I guess,
I mean, it just going further on, it says the 3,000 square foot 2-story pickup spot aims to reduce the challenges of traditional drive-thrus with a system that keeps delivery time down to 2 minutes or less. So the new location will have 4 lanes to accommodate customers, which will be dedicated to pre-orders made via the Taco Bell app, as well as pickups for delivery drivers. Only 1 lane will be reserved for customers looking to have a traditional drive-thru experience.
I don't know, man. It just sounds like slave labor. I don't know. It's just every time these workers about to be really being overworked over this whole thing. I don't know. It's a cool idea. I get the concept. I get it. It's just isn't necessary. All that money that you spend on this building, you could probably use to spend on getting some people to work. It's just you're probably still gonna be short on people. You don't have to close down 2 or 3 of the lanes because you ain't got enough people to service them all. And guess what? It's just gonna be a 1-lane drive-through. And you just got this fancy ass building that's gonna be just a drive-through anyway. Sorry, lanes closed. need work call. They still probably paying the people minimum wage or whatever it may be. And it's just like, I'd rather have a basic ass Taco Bell that pays their people well, to have a great customer service, than to have a 4-lane bank that that throws your food down a chute.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Like, I wonder, because it's probably gonna shake up your shit and stuff with drinks and stuff.
Oh man, I don't know. And maybe it's just like a small like elevator looking thing. I don't know. That would suck if it's just it just shoots it down. And you're just like, yo, what the fuck? Your drink just like splashes all over. And the thing just like, thank you, come again. You just gotta get out.
And I wonder how it works whenever you have a wrong order too.
Well, it seemed like they had like a little the little bell button. Maybe you have like
push it.
Yeah, I don't know, assistance.
I mean, I'm in favor of it. It's kind of cool.
Don't get me wrong, the concept is great. It's just like it's unnecessary to me.
It's the future, bro.
The future.
The future is here, bro.
Bro, they can't keep people. They're spending all this money on this futuristic gas building, but probably can't keep workers.
I mean, I feel like they won't have to have as many drive-thru workers like taking orders because it's the ordering via the app.
Yes, but people have to make it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying they're gonna have cooks, and maybe they can pay the cooks more because they have less other people.
I guess, but man, they're gonna need more people to service these lines.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have more income and more. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, it's one of those like right now they're shooting for the stars, and hopefully they land on something. But like, I don't know. I just don't think it's necessary. That's just me. Like how the economy is right now. I understand the whole futuristic things and aspect of it. Which if Taco Bell's taking care of their people, okay, cool. But like right now, every Taco Bell you probably go to is gonna be like a, hey, we hiring sign, and that's at the lower end of the Taco Bells. So I can't imagine how this one's gonna look. It's gonna look like a brand new Walmart that doesn't have no cashiers. You have three. You have three freaking lines closed. You have one open because that's all they can service, and then keeping it under 2 minutes. What are they, slaves? You know, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens if I don't? If it takes longer than 2 minutes?
You cut, bro. Get the paintball gun.
Get the paintball gun. Hope you like Squid Games, man. But I don't know. The idea is great. It looks amazing. Hopefully it turns out as well as they wanted to.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and read the last paragraph. Taco Bell is only the latest in the string of fast food chains figuring out how to tap into emerging technology for businesses. In 2019, McDonald's had begun to test out the use of artificial intelligence to save on labor and to make adjustments to menus according to weather and promotions. Sonic and Checkers have been testing out AI for the drive-thru too. Earlier this year, Today reported that Chipotle is testing out a robotic chip maker, and White Castle hired robot fry cooks to flip burgers.
Okay, see, so they're replacing people who need jobs with robots. So the future is really here. Yep.
Yeah, I think we talked about that a little bit, like how like technology's taking over some jobs, but did we talk about how it's going to create more jobs, or I forgot what we talked about, honestly.
Yeah, it creates more jobs for people who are interested in that job field, though. Like, yeah, you're gonna create a lot more jobs for people who are like computer engineers or computer techs, stuff like that. But some people just are really just manual labor workers, and
yeah, you don't know, like what do they call, like lower skilled jobs, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like you are getting rid of those. And in a sense, I mean, you are making other jobs, but like you said,
and are you gonna be able to pay them? You're gonna have all these expensive ass robots and shit, and paying somebody $15 an hour to fucking fix your computer systems. I'm not doing it. Oh man, whatever. Nobody care about the workers. That's all I can say. Nobody cares about the workers.
Sometimes it be like that.
I fucking guess. But let's get off this topic. Let's get into our last and final topic. Okay, our last topic has to do with a Scottish couple who completes 106 marathons in 106 days. Because they probably went to 106 Taco Bells and ran to 106 toilets. Because they had the runs. They was running. But on June 7th, a Scottish couple unofficially broke the Guinness World Record when they both ran 106 marathons in 106 days.
A couple goals,
right? So Faye Cunningham 35, and Emma Petrie, 26, both of Aberdeen, ran the first marathon of their attempt on February 19th and ran the same distance, 26.2 miles each consecutive day until their final run on Saturday. The duo raised money during their the record attempt for dementia clarity, MND, and Macmillan. The women said they were inspired by Cunningham's father, Alan, who died after a battle of dementia. We both know that life is short and the ability to run or walk doesn't stay with you forever, Cunningham told Running Magazine. My father was fit and active, and he inspired us to tackle this challenge. The current Guinness World Record was held by a U.S. woman, Alyssa Clark, who ran 95 marathons in 95 days in 2020. The record was unofficially beaten by Jackie Hunt, who ran 102 marathons in 102 days earlier this year. The couple said they weren't sure if all of the Hunt's marathons would count, since some were ran on a treadmill, but they did decide to make their total 106 just in case the Guinness World Record certified their achievement.
Yeah, because running on a treadmill is not the same as running outside.
Not at all.
I mean, obviously, like running is running, but it's different. Like especially when it comes to distance and like time wise.
Can you even say it's a marathon if you ran on a
Yeah,
treadmill?
I don't really think you can. Like,
I just ran a marathon. Like, what? You ran on the treadmill for 26 miles. It's not the same.
But bro, 26.2 miles every day. That just seems like a lot of time, bro.
It's a lot of time. You don't have a job,
right? That's what I'm thinking. What do you do for a living?
Run. They run.
Like, I mean, it's one thing to be fit enough to do that, but to have the time and the money and whatever it takes to actually do that for 106 days straight. Like,
I definitely give them credit, bro. Like,
yeah, give them credit for sure, but
that's not easy at all.
It isn't.
And first of all, just to find 106 marathons to do in 106 days is already hard enough. Like,
right?
To find that many consecutive days of running or people who are holding marathons, I mean, that gotta be difficult in its own. Like all the research and stuff you have to do.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like one day I would want to run a marathon, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of running. No. Might have to pass on that.
That's not my forte. I don't like to run for fun. Unless it's like for sports or something. You're never gonna catch me running a marathon. I refuse.
I'll sign us up for one, bro. I got you.
All right. When I don't show up, you better hope there's a robot in my place.
Not the robot.
It's gonna be Robot. What show was that off of? Robot.
I don't know. I feel like I heard that somewhere though.
I can't remember Robot. But yeah, I'm gonna have a robot there. Who are you? I am Kristen.
We'll stick to the 5K. This is okay.
I'll do a 5K. I'll give you that. But
right,
yeah, I'm not doing a marathon.
And people be running marathons for fun, bro. Like, I don't know.
That's what they base. Well, they technically kind of did it for fun, even though they're raising money. But still, I think this is something they still enjoy doing.
Well, I'm glad they found each other because not everybody enjoys marathons like that. So.
What if one of them just did want to run? It was just forced to run by the other couple. The other person is like, "You're running.
You're running, or it's over." It's like, well, guess I'm running away from you.
How much does the relationship matter to you? Run or be done.
But I guess that wraps up our stories.
Yes, it does. So Vic, do you have any closing remarks, my friend?
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV.
Email us any stories or questions you would like us to ask at nowhearmeout.kv at gmail.com. Follow, subscribe, like on our YouTube at Chris and Vic (NHMO).
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us at 5 stars on that Apple review.
5 stars.
Follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips. And follow the podcast on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast.
Cool. And you guys can follow me on Instagram at BSmokeChris, where the E's are 3s, at BSmokeChris, the E's are 3s. We appreciate you guys checking us out and listening, and hopefully made it through the whole episode. And we appreciate you guys. Love y'all. And well, go ahead.
Did you want to mention that we had episode next week?
Oh, yes. There won't be an episode next week because we are going to Disney World. Well,
where's my ticket at, bro?
My bad. Vic's already been to Disney World. It's my chance to go to Disney World. So me and Kayla are going to Disney World with her family, and we won't be here next week for the episode. So be patient with us, and we'll be putting out another episode next time, whenever it comes out.
Well, enjoy your time at the happiest place on earth.
Appreciate it. You see, Vic has the fit on. He got the Disney hat on and a Mickey shirt.
Oh, this Mickey shirt came from Disney World, actually.
Look at you, official. Vic is Mickey. But, all right. But yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. And we will catch you guys next time. We are out of here.
Peace.